Hello and welcome back. Today is Saturday, December 7th. I have your 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. It just takes a few seconds and you could have been done. 7-game NBA slate ahead of us. Some bigger spreads than normally on this day. There's a lot of 5+ spreads overall, but I think I got 3 plays in 3 competitive games overall. We have some fun ones though. We have Pistons Knicks, that's a fun one. Heat Suns, Grizzlies, and Celtics. Got some pretty good games overall. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. And yesterday we ended up going 2-2 in best bets. 8-8 on the week. It's just been an even Steven kind of week for us. Dame time, he balled out. It was an incredible game. Jalen Johnson, our sweet prince, he was the prince that was promised 20+ points. I was a little nervous. The line went to plus 100 or plus 110 or run tip-off, I think it was. Run tip-off, yeah, plus 110. Then he had 7 points off the gate. And then he just kind of fell on his face the rest of the game. But he had a lot of foul trouble, that's to say the least. I think he had 4 in the third quarter pretty much right away. So foul trouble game overall. And then Zach LaVine over 22.5 points. He hit a 30 bomb. That was a great game for him. We knew he was going to bounce back in a great matchup, and he took care of business. And then Rudy Gobert, 1 rebound shy. He finished the game with 11. We needed 12. Hey, that's just how it goes for a plus money play there. But 2-2 day yesterday. Looking for a 3-0 sweep. We need a sweep. I would love a sweep on the day. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, kind of seeing this one all on the board already, but I think it's a great spot overall. I'm willing to hop on the bandwagon with it. Great play overall. Give me Ja Morant, 20+ points coming in at minus 130 on FanDuel. The Celtics are allowing the 14th most points to the point guard position. 13th most points to the point guard position in the last 7 games, so pretty great matchup for Ja Morant overall. He's coming off of a game like we took him last time, over 22.5. He's coming off of a 2 for 13 night. He had a horrible game last time he played, got ejected against the Kings. I think he comes out for a revenge in this matchup. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games overall, averaging 21.4 points per game. He's got this over 3 for his last 3 against the Celtics, averaging 31 points per game. Got to love that. Like I said, he's coming off of a pretty bad game overall. 2 for 13, always a great spot for a bounce back, and especially a superstar player like Ja Morant, who has been a beast on the road this season. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 away games this season, averaging 24 points per game. He just had 31 in Dallas against the Mavs in a close spread game, a high over-under matchup, and that's exactly what shows right here. 238 over-under. Love this spot overall. My projections have him at 22 points, and the overall key number, just like last time we took his over, is how many shots he's going to get. When he gets 13+ shots, he gets the over 60% of the time. When he gets 14+ shots, he gets the over 71% of the time. So if Ja could just not get in foul trouble or not get ejected like last game, I think this is a smash spot for Ja Morant. 20+ points on FanDuel. For my second best bet, going to be in the Mavs-Raptors matchup, over under 236.5. And we have a team that's been covering at home. The Raptors, 8-3 against the spread at home, 15-8 against the spread this season. Give me the road team, though, however. Give me their point guard returning from injury. Give me Luka Doncic, 30+ points, and let's just jump into it. The Raptors, these last 7 games, are allowing the second most points to the point guard position. Luka is primed for a great spot here. He's had great games against the Raptors overall. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games against the Raptors, averaging 32.2 points per game. He's had games of 41, 35, 31, and 30 in those 4 of the last 5. So love it overall. Like I said, Raptors are a great covering team. They're awesome at home, 8-3 against the spread overall. I know the spread's at 8 or 9 points. I think this is a smash spot for the Raptors to have a really competitive game. They've turned it around these last few games, and Luka has been this team's road warrior. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games on the road, averaging 29.8 points per game. Since returning from injury, he's back to his volume king status, and he just looks overall happier and better on the court. Last 3 games, he's had 24, 22, and 17 shots, so that's great for Luka Doncic, where this season he's kind of taking a backseat role on shots, so I love that. Overall, this season the Raptors are allowing the 10th most points to the point guard position. So overall, Raptors have been bleeding points to the point guard position. Yes, Luka, since returning for last 5 games, has only got the over 2 for his last 5. with the 2 games being the 2 that he's returned from injury, with the 37 and 35 point game. Love that overall. My projections have him at 30 plus points in this game. Like I said, Toronto's a great covering team. I think this game is going to be way more competitive than was. Where last game, for Luka Doncic, he scored 21 points in a 36-point blowout. I think this game's going to be way closer, and Luka's going to have to take Luka's going to have to take a front of all the workload here, where the Raptors are a bigger team. Kyrie Irving's going to struggle driving in the paint, where Luka, he's going to take advantage of it. Luka Doncic, 30 plus points on FanDuel. For my third best bet, going to be in the Heat-Suns matchup, over under 221. And with KD being out, Bradley Beal takes advantage of it every time. So give me Bradley Beal over 18.5 points, coming in at minus 125 on DraftKings. Oh my God, I just totally just paused there way too long than I thought. But hey, gonna ride with this overall. Beal, he's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games, averaging 19.6 points per game. He's gotten this over 6 for his last 7 games against the Heat, averaging 22.4 points per game. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 away games, averaging 20.4 points per game. Every game in Miami, he's gone over 3 for his last 3, averaging 25.7 points in Miami. Him and Jimmy Butler are great friends, so I think it's going to have a little extra competitive advantage with that. And with KD being out, Beal has gotten this over 3 for his last 3 games this season, averaging 25.3 points per game. He gets a massive bump in shots and volume. Perfect example is last game, coming off the second most shots that he's had this season at 18. I think he's going to have another great game overall here. My projections have him at 20 points per game. It's going to be a fun game overall. Back-to-back since returning from injury, 30-plus minute game. So he's back on the court, healthy. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games. He's shooting well. Give me Bradley Beal over 18.5 points. Those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. It's a wonderful sports day ahead of us overall. We got college championship Saturday all day. Some pretty good basketball games. Not the best. I know there's one tipping out here off at noon, but I like these later games overall. Let me know down below what your best bet of the day could be in college, NHL, any kind of sport, or college basketball. Let me know down below. We'll tell. I think we're 1 for their last 2 on our comment plays, but feeling good, feeling great on this Saturday. Hopefully you are as well. Hope you have a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.